Hi guys, welcome to the channel and to the energy update for my friends Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so let's find out together what's coming through for you. Guys, some of you may have to address a major issue that is putting your romantic connection at stake, because there can be competition around your relationship. Someone is trying to become a disruptor for your connection. And the Five of Wands can describe not only inner turmoil, but also rumors, voices, opinions that can start to fly around your connection. It can be a committed one, maybe even a marriage for some of you if we follow the Hierophant. There was a vow of trust and love shared between you and your person, the Ace of Cups. The Queen of Cups can be an energy about the intentions that were set properly in favor of this connection. Now, the Ace of Swords can allow you guys to share a conversation with your person about what? About the Page of Wands energy, which can be a temptation, a spark of curiosity and attraction that can almost bring someone to lose track of the path, you know? And if we look at the card, there is this young page that is kind of questioning the opportunity to follow this orange cat, you know, in the background. So there is an outsider that is trying to, I would say, manipulate the situation to their advantage when it comes to the interaction that they can share with your person. If you are the one that is tempted by a third person, you have to be careful, because the situation can escalate pretty quickly, but not necessarily in a pleasant way. And if we follow this second scenario, guys, so if you are the one tempted, the person that is dealing with you can be in another relationship. So we are talking about, indeed, another love triangle. So people keep talking, they can say what they like, always quoting one of the Alicia Keys' songs, if we follow the Five of Wands. We need to bring honesty and clarity to the table, otherwise someone can get hurt. So what can happen moving forward? Right now we are kind of stuck, Hanged Man, but the Hanged Man stuckness can be released as soon as you in particular find a way to turn on the light, the sun, about what's going on in your connection and around of it, you know, or around it, because the Five of Swords is the energy that can follow the Five of Wands if we think about someone that can steer the pot, you know, in order to cause problems. The Five of Swords is an ego-driven energy for me, so dealing with someone that wants to have the last word only for the pleasure to do so, when in reality it doesn't really matter. The people that can surround the man or woman in green and red, the bearer of the Three of Swords, basically, the Three of Swords energy, at some point, because the interaction is extremely clouded and unclear, can decide to leave the battlefield behind because this is the wisest possible decision. This mechanism is amplified by the devil energy that we got, which in this version truly works as a temptation. There is someone that is trying to manipulate the overall situation in order to lure another person into a trap, basically. And a lot of lies can be said as well if we follow the Seven of Cups, because someone at some point can completely lose track of the situation. So, to recap briefly, if you have doubts, or if you know that your person is kinda interacting with a third person that can become more and more a source of turmoil for you and your connection, you have to address the issue. You have to ask your person, what are they doing, basically? and they better offer you some good explanations. Otherwise, the situation can erupt, you know, just like the volcano that we see in the background of the devil. If instead you are the one tempted by an outsider, you have to figure out what can be available for you when it comes to the overall situation, because if this person is in another relationship and you are free, nothing good can be available moving forward. And if instead you are in a relationship and you are tempted by someone that is playing the role of the Latin lover, basically, well, you have to evaluate your priorities. The Six of Cups, guys, that we got can be about roots in the past when it comes to the connection between you and your official partner, for those of you that can resonate with that scenario. There can also be a nuance about kids that can be involved. And if we think about an interaction between you and another person that is involved in another relationship, you have to figure out their intentions because they may not be genuine towards you. There can be an opportunistic touch that is linked to the Five of Swords. The Sun, guys, if we think about an energy about the self, can even describe a matter of ego that can find a way to play a role in a situation like this one. Because at the end of the day, we are basically talking about a love triangle, or a potential love triangle, let's say, with a temptation that can be extremely real and dangerous because of the devil. Someone that can be extremely confused, Seven of Cups, and an overall stuckness when it comes to what you guys can find moving forward if we think about satisfaction and fulfillment. So a pleasant situation to experience, you know? If you are together with a partner and they are acting in a strange way, you have to address the elephant in the room. You have to ask them a lot of questions, Seven of Cups. You have to evaluate the feedbacks, especially if there is a family at stake, you know. And then you have to be honest, the Sun, in the evaluation of what you and your person can do in order to fix the connection so that you can release for good the Five of Swords and the Devil. Otherwise, more problems can come up. If for whatever reason your partner struggles to offer you explanations that can make sense from your perspective, you may decide to call them out on their BS, and you may even consider the opportunity to end the connection and leave the battlefield, because a vow of trust and honesty and loyalty maybe has been compromised. If you are receiving advances from someone that is not free, guys, do not allow this person to keep you stuck. Turn on the light, evaluate what they are offering you and what can be available for you in the foreseeable future, because there is a suitor that can make you almost irresistible advances, can be someone that is trying to work an angle on you because they want to please their ego. Their intentions can be questionable, and if you feel puzzled by this person, this is already an answer, because a connection shouldn't be a situation that can leave a person full of questions and doubts. If that's the case, there is something that is tremendously off, and also something that should be addressed sooner rather than later. Otherwise, we can face more and more problems down the road. but the problems were already there, or let's say have been there all the time. There was only a choice to ignore them for whatever reason. Do not ignore the issues that you can see clearly. Address them and then work with the feedbacks that you can get from the people that you are dealing with, being it a partner or a potential suitor not exactly fair to you. Guys, I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful somehow, some way. If you want to comment, like and subscribe, it will help our channel to grow, so thank you. And until next time, I wish you all the best, take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.